And that's really sad.
Yeah.
Like, it makes me almost want to cry.
I know I'm about to start tearing up.
But it's just the little things like that people don't realize. Like
I can barely even, like, I know who she is. And I, like, when I look back at baby pictures, but it doesn't even look like the same baby.
It's not.
There's no similarities, hardly whatsoever.
What's up, y'all?
This is Beyond 21.
I'm KateLynn.
I'm Callie.
And welcome back. This is episode 40, y'all. We have been through 40 episodes with y'all. All 8 of our listeners. Robot arm. Woo-hoo. Did they make a robot noise? Nope. Nope.
We need that.
Ooh. Yeah, that sounds like a UFO. Okay.
Okay.
Y'all don't forget about our hat giveaway. We're still doing that. So in episode, I think, we'll announce it episode 43. We're currently pre-recording all of our episodes because
Callie is getting married in 26 days from today, which today is September 30th. So,
yeah. So, we're excited about that. I'm really excited about the video y'all are going to get to see.
All the interviews.
It's going to be a super special YouTube special.
I'm excited.
I am too.
I'm getting a little nervous each day.
Yeah.
And to me, it's just... Did you hear that? To me, it's so weird that it's already here. Like, I feel like I've been waiting a while, but at the same time, I've not been waiting that long at all. And it's just weird that, like, we're here now. You know?
Yes.
It's just going to get weirder each day because we're here. And I was thinking about our bachelorette, or my bachelorette trip that we're going on next week.
I honestly thought about taking the board and doing like a special episode with everybody sitting around. Or a little quick something.
A quickie, yeah.
So, yeah. Also, we want to talk about some stuff that we're going to be doing in our upcoming second season. So, for the 2025 season, we're going to have another podcast. So, we're going to be doing 2 podcasts a week. And we will be doing a Bible study via webcam with each other, and then y'all could honestly probably join in. Like we could invite people.
We could do a live discussion kind of thing.
Yeah. But we bought the Alabaster Bible Study Volume 1 book, so we're gonna open it up and kind of take a little look into it. I feel like we have time to do that today. So I saw this on TikTok, and everybody was saying this was feel of it.
I knew it felt like that.
Oh, yeah.
I knew it.
So, me and Callie are going to be getting on our computers. Since we can't meet up 3 times a week, we have pickleball and a kid in between us and all this other stuff. Oh, yeah, let me. It's very disappointing in the smell.
Yeah, that's sad.
But, the book is beautiful, and I feel like it's a women's Bible study book. They had a lot of good stuff on there, but we're going to be, honestly, I was thinking about using the King James Version, but I'm actually thinking now to better understand it, we need to start out with like an NIV.
Well,
and then,
let me just
because
say,
it's easier to understand, it's the same translation. It's still true to the word, but
let me say, I like the ESV version.
Okay, do you have one?
No, I've been trying to find a good Bible with that, but we went to First Baptist.
Can I look at it?
Yes, to listen to Tony sing, and they use the ESV. Brother Eddie, you know Eddie.
Oh yeah, I know Brother Eddie.
He uses the ESV version, and it's very easy for me to digest. So I like that.
I feel like a lot of times people get confused on like what the Bible means when they don't understand the words, and I'm one of those people. It's very hard to get into it when you don't really know what it means. And this Bible study is supposed to be very good. Like, let's see how many lessons we have in here. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. It looks like, wow, there's a lot. There's a good bit. There's 248 pages, and there's one about Esther in here on page 70, so that's like a woman in the Bible that's very important. It's got pictures, and I feel like it gives you like a certain topic, like I'm so sorry, y'all. For Deborah, the story of Deborah, the topic is like bravery. It tells you what to read, and then you can do your key moments, your full reading. This story about Deborah being judges, and then it'll give you kind of like a little devotional, a reflect area, and then it moves on. So, we're going to be starting to record this. Probably start recording it at the end of the year and then posting it at the beginning of the year so we can kind of have time to study, edit, and all that since it'll be kind of live or whatever. Not live, but you know what I'm saying. So, we're excited about that. We're going to have a new season coming up. We got a brand new logo. We can't wait to share with y'all a new logo for our Bible study podcast. And
kind of be a little sneak peek into the new Beyond 21.
Yeah. I mean,
logo.
I'll give y'all a little hint. You're seeing it on the screen. So, you can guess at what the new logo will be. And I'm sure most of y'all won't even get it right because you got to look deeper into just what's on the screen. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I really don't. But
you don't?
No.
Okay, I'll tell you in a minute. Anyways, so let's get into our topic.
Today, we are talking about KateLynn and Blake, which Blake's not here, but so KateLynn.
We're really just talking about my experience.
KateLynn's experience being a mom for what will be a year and 2 days.
Yeah. By the time y'all hear this,
we've already had our birthday party.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, do you have any questions? Do you want me to just say some things?
Yeah, just say some things and then I'll roll with some questions.
Okay. So, first of all, parenting it's a roller coaster, really. There's days where you get super irritated and it's really hard to even think straight. And then there's some days that all that doesn't matter. And most of the time, all that doesn't matter. But there are moments where it is very hard. It's challenging. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. Like, it's very complex. Like, there's a lot of moving parts and there's a lot of people involved. There's not just me and Blake and our baby. It's everybody. There's just a lot of people and a lot of people that help. And we're thankful. It takes a village, really. And I'm glad you're in my village.
Thanks. I'm glad to be in your village.
But yeah, honestly. So, do you have any questions?
I guess just kind of thinking back. Okay, so now that you're at the 1 year mark, what was your favorite month so far? Like, I guess I'm trying to decide how to word it. Like
my favorite stage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Based solely off of how well she ate, how well she slept, that kind of thing.
Okay, well, if we're going to go by that, she's always slept pretty good, okay? She's always ate pretty good. So, that...
Well, then base it off whatever you were going to base it off of.
So, for the most part, she's equal opportunity. Like, with every stage, she's been... I mean, there's days where she doesn't sleep well or she doesn't eat well or whatever. But my favorite of the whole 1 year stage is probably the newborn stage. And a lot of people are in the trenches, okay, in the newborn stage. And when I was in the newborn stage, I thought I was in the trenches. But I didn't know anything until she got older. And because I had a decently happy baby. Now, there was times where I didn't know what I was doing, and I was really just stupid, and I really didn't know how to help her. And there was times Mama had to come over there and just take her from me for a minute because I didn't know what to do, and I was...
Or had to tell you, hey...
I'd have to call Mom, and I'd be like, well, what do I do? She's crying, and Mom would be like, I'll be down there in a minute.
Yeah.
And, like, me and Blake both, like, there was times where it was bad, and it was scary, and not bad, but... It was scary, and we didn't know what to do for her. And it's hard to listen to a baby cry when you can't help them. I know. When you can't help them, I mean, you know,
I've cried with her.
Yeah, I've cried
several
with her
times
as well. And there for a little while, I didn't think she really liked me. And you know that. But yeah, the newborn stage was probably my favorite. Not that I want her to be
where she's
back.
At now.
Yes,
because she can smile at you.
Yes, but she smiled at me then, and like she would just kind of. When she was asleep.
Yeah, but her smile so
she was so tiny and like a lot of people don't realize like babies have a certain smell for just a minute. Like they have a baby smell like a a newborn baby has a smell without ever having a bath. Like, they just have that scent about them. And then when you smell it, you're like, oh my gosh.
Kind of like puppy breath, but like they hadn't drank from their mother in a while.
Puppy breath for a baby, but it's their skin. They smell like baby soap, but they might not have even had a bath yet. And it's just the way that it's like
how
little
dainty
things,
they are.
like the little fingernails and
the
little rat tail she had like on the back of her head, and like looking at her hair, like she doesn't look the same.
Her head was so soft.
Honestly, Callie, it's like I had a totally different baby.
She's
not the same, and it's kind of like, it's sad because she's not like that anymore. She's not the baby that I met for the first time. She's a different baby, and it's like, where'd she go? Like, it's like it all happened before I could even.
It's like you blinked and she was almost 2-year-old.
And it just happened. Like, she would change just a tiny bit every day until she looks like a little girl now. And that's really sad.
Yeah.
Like, it makes me almost want to cry.
I know, I'm about to start tearing up.
But it's just the little things like that people don't realize. Like
I can barely even, like, I know who she is. And I, like, when I look back at baby pictures, but it doesn't even look like the same baby. There's no similarities hardly whatsoever.
Yeah. And yes, I love where she's at now. And in a year, I'll miss where she's at now. And I remember talking to Abby about it. I was like, the thoughts of her turning a month old devastated me because I didn't want her
out of
to
the
get
newborn.
bigger. Like, I wanted her, and I cried about that.
Aww.
Like, I would get upset about that, and Abby was like, yeah, but every parent says that the next phase they are in is their favorite. And I said that because once she got to where she was eating baby food at 3 months, and
let me just say,
every month was different, and it was every time she changed, I was like, oh yes, I love this better than the newborn. And now that she's a year old, I miss her being. It's nostalgic, and it's sad, and it's happy too, but there's a lot of different emotions that go along with it. Emotions that, like, I thought the other day, I used to have a hard heart, and then she came along, and I don't have. She's like softened my heart a little bit. Like, I can't listen to things about kids being kidnapped anymore. Like, used to, that didn't bother me because I didn't have it made me sad, but it didn't hurt my heart like it hurts my heart now. Like, the thoughts of a child being mistreated or hurt or kidnapped or even something like, Lord forbid, but having a childhood illness that is incurable, like, that devastates me. For any child, really. And
it just puts it in a different perspective.
It does.
Not that you never cared, but it puts it into a different perspective, because then you automatically think, KateLynn.
Yes, because I heard a story today about one of my co-workers was talking about how there was a kid at their church that he's had a heart defect. Sorry. And they had 3 choices when they went to the cardiologist. It was either he could have the heart surgery that only has 40% survival rate. He could have a heart transplant, which Lord knows how long that could be, or he could go home and die peacefully. And the thoughts of a 6-year-old child that was a baby, my baby's age at one point in time, that now the parents are going to have to say goodbye to him, that'll tear you up inside, like that is sad, because then I think that could easily be me. That could be my child. I wish people thought about that. I wish people felt that way about their kids, because a lot of people don't really care about their kids, and I wish people thought just a little bit more about how lucky they are, because there's people out there that can't have them,
right?
And so yeah, it does put it in a different perspective when you have your own child. So
yeah. Well, on a happier note, you'll be glad to know that I show people at work, KateLynn or whatever, or, anybody that I really talk to, I'm like, yeah, this is my niece, whatever. Or like at the bridal tea that I had the other day, everybody that either has never seen her in person or doesn't see her often say they always go with compliments. I mean, obviously they would, but they're like, she is so cute. Her eyes, her hair. And then the only thing I swear I heard at my bridal tea was, she walks good.
She's running.
She gets around good. And I said, she runs. And then she ran by. And I said, see, she's running.
Yeah.
And then her coming by and shaking those cards of Jennifer's. Everybody loved that. Like,
yes, that was funny.
She's
a hoot.
She is. Her little laugh. Oh my goodness. Oh my
it's contagious, man. She's so smart, and
she is.
Like, honestly,
she is so smart.
I'm not trying to like brag, but I feel like I have a right to brag. I mean, I'm a proud parent. She's smarter than your average baby. Now, she may not be very big. She may be under the 50th percentile in all of her growing. Well, I mean, she's not super high up. She may be over 50%, or whatever, but either way, she's very smart. She knows what words mean. She may not say any words right now. I mean, she kind of, she'll say something.
The fact that she tries to say granddaddy amazes me.
Oh, yeah, when she cries, she'll go, granddaddy, granddaddy.
Yeah, she'll have this, yeah. And you know what she's saying.
Yeah, and like, the fact that Carly taught her last night what a tiger says, and I asked her, Carly said, what's the tiger saying? She'll go,
oh.
She'll do that little, kind of like a cough, and then she'll hit it with that, and she'll go, or something like that, and like, because Carly taught her that's what a tiger says, and like, I asked her today, I didn't ask her anymore last night.
Bro, the monkey one got
today,
me.
Yes, I know. Today I said, what's a tiger say? And she smiled, and she went, and I was like, oh my gosh, you're not even a year old yet, and you know what a tiger says, a cow says, a monkey says,
and a
chicken says. Mm-hmm. I'm just surprised. Not only that.
This is the most amazing thing to me. When Mama told me, when you said the other day, when you said she was in the bath and she was making the monkey noise, and you thought it sounded like a monkey, but you didn't know to ask her about it or whatever. Mm-hmm. She was in the bath with you. Mm-hmm. Mama taught her that in the bath.
Yes.
The fact that she put the bath with the monkey noise together, that blew my mind.
Dude, it did, because I was like, she was making some kind of noise, and y'all were like, oh no, that's the monkey noise, and she makes it in the bathtub, and I was like, what?
She's so incredibly smart.
She had just taught her that day.
I know, like 4 or 5, maybe 6 hours before you probably gave her a bath.
Yeah, and like, also, she knows what go get me this means, or go get me that. Like
picking up stuff, put it in the trash can.
Yes, I asked her the other day. She had crushed up. We had a chicken fries from Burger King. Mom and Daddy had brought some back from the doctor's appointment when they went, and they had dropped them off to us. And she had just this little piece left, and then she had a piece of a pear that she was eating on, and she didn't want no more, so she threw them in the floor. And I said, pick those up and go over there and put them in the trash can. And she picked them up one by one and dropped them in the trash can and walked away. And I thought, ain't no way. Well, like, the pediatrician's going to ask me, what is she doing? When I tell her that, she's going to go, no.
No, she's not.
She whistles.
She does.
You can ask her, can you whistle? She'll go.
But it's like, it has more of that.
It has a whistle, a little bit of a whistle.
She'll go. Just like that. It's not a long-winded whistle, but it's a whistle.
It's a whistle, and I'm accepting it. And so let me go tell Dr. Washington she's whistling. She's going to go, now, girl, be for real. Like, nobody's going to believe that.
Your child did not build this earth. What do you mean?
But I did not. I'm not lying about it. I mean, she's very smart, and I feel like I have a child prodigy on my hands.
You do. What did you say? What does she go and get? You said she'll go and get something, whatever you tell her to get, whatever.
Oh, like if I say, go get my water bottle, or go get your passy, or go get your baby and bring your baby over here.
The fact that she burps the baby.
Oh, yeah, she'll hold the baby and go.
And you can tell her to do it, and she'll burp the baby. Where did she learn that?
I told her.
Oh, okay.
Because I'll hold the baby, and I'll say, you got to burp the baby, because she knows I do that to her. Well, I don't anymore, but she knew that I did that to her. And so now when you give her baby, she'll put her head over to the side like this, and she'll pat her baby on the butt.
She blows kisses. What else does she do?
She gives hugs, and she gives good hugs.
Does she actually do hugs now?
She'll only do it with me. She's only done it with Blake one time. I think she might have done it with Mama, but she's got to be in a mood to give a hug. And you'll say, can I have a hug? And she'll run up and put her arms out, and she'll put her arms around your neck. And she will pat.
Don't tell me that.
She will pat your back.
Oh, don't tell me that.
It is the sweetest flipping thing. And I know you've been waiting for that. I know you've been waiting for
I want her to hug me so bad.
You have to get on the floor and say, give me a hug.
Oh, my goodness.
And she will come up.
I'm sorry. That is the sweetest thing. I know. Have always, like, when she was born, I only wanted her to ever give me a high five. That's all I wanted. Mm-hmm. And, you know, we were laying on your bed that morning after we worked out, and she gave me a high five. Mm-hmm. And she gives high fives all the time now. And then after that, after she met that milestone, like, all I've wanted is for her to run to me and just give me a big old hug. And, dude, oh, man, I'm going to have to...
You're going to have to ask her, and you may have to ask her a couple times because she just has given Blake one. She's been doing it for a few weeks, and she gave Blake one the other day when she hadn't seen him all day because we met him at the door when he come home from work, and he squatted down, and he said, hey, and she run up to him, toddled up to him, and she grabbed him by the neck, and she put her hand and patted him.
Oh.
And I was like, that is the sweetest flipping thing I have ever seen in my life. But she's very smart, and I don't know. I got very, very blessed with she was a good baby. Now, granted, she'll pitch a fit. She's not perfect.
And you tell her this too. Mama has taught her no fit pitching. It don't always take, but
it does sometimes.
It does sometimes. She knows what no fit pitching means, and she's a little turd. She will tease you. Like, if you tell her no, she'll go, and then go do the thing.
She got that from me, dude. I'm an aggravator.
Yeah.
Daddy passed it to me. I passed it to her. And she's an aggravator too, dude. And I feel like she's going to get in a lot of trouble aggravating people.
And she's a sassy little thing.
If you tell her no, buddy,
if you try to touch her hand, she'll go.
She's like, no.
She's like that woman on the bus. You know?
No.
You don't know?
The woman on the bus?
Like, it was a vine or whatever. And that guy, her hand was laying right here.
Yes, and he went to touch her and she's like,
do it.
I feel like I know. Yes. Who was that?
I don't know. But I'll look it up.
It wasn't Rudy, was it?
No. I don't think it was anybody.
I feel like I remember it now.
You do. I'll show you later. But
yeah, so she's very smart. And I'm just honestly so surprised. I just can't believe that.
I'm not surprised.
I can't believe that I birthed a baby that's just overly smart. And I am not just saying that.
Let me tell you, though, it's kind of made me a little devastated.
Why? Because you're going to be expecting all that of your own.
Because my baby's going to be dumb.
No, they're not.
No, but I say that because when I thought about her the other day, and I thought, dang, she's so smart. And I was like, Hunter's smart. But if our baby's like me, it's going to be so dumb.
You're not
And
dumb.
people are going to be like, that is Callie's baby. That baby's dumb.
No.
Not that I really think my baby would be dumb. Disclaimer, okay? I'm not really going to think my baby's going to be dumb. But, like, I really thought about it, and I was like, what if my baby is dumb? Like, because of me. And then everybody says, your baby's dumb. Got after you.
No, nobody will think that. All right, so you talking about your baby being dumb.
Potentially.
But
it's my fault. Nobody else's. Mine.
I thought, well, your baby may come out with a degree in finance. Who really even knows?
My baby may build a rocket.
Your baby.
Knowing Hunter, dude, that baby's going to be watching some National Geographic, wanting to go to NASA, all this stuff.
Wanting to go to the racetrack.
We actually had the opportunity to go to the races Saturday or Sunday for free.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Who was going to take y'all?
Well, Greg, they were giving him 4 tickets.
Oh, you should have went.
Well, Hunter, this is going to be like one of our last couple of weeks to just chill before the wedding. So we were kind of like, no, not right now.
Yeah.
So anyway.
So speaking of that, I thought she would be ugly. Don't hate on me, y'all. I have made fun of so many babies that were ugly. And I know, listen.
Who doesn't?
Let's just be honest. There are some babies that are ugly. Okay? And most newborn babies are ugly. Let's just be for real. Okay? Let's be honest right here. And when they come out, hey, they've been sitting in a lot of fluid.
Swollen.
They're swollen. I mean, hey, they go through trauma. They having to fit through a very small area to come out into the world. You know what I'm saying?
Unless
they're having to squeeze.
Cesarean.
Yeah, unless they got the cesarean. But I mean, if they're going the real way, not the real way, the
Natural way.
the natural way.
Why did you say not?
I didn't want people that have had cesareans to feel like I was being disrespectful.
Got it.
Anyway, if you're going the way babies most of the time do go,
are supposed to go.
Yeah. If they're going that way, sometimes they get a little squished. They sit in there a little while. Sometimes they get cone heads.
Hunter had a dent in his forehead. Jennifer said he had a dent.
Yeah.
She thought there was something wrong with him and his head was going to be like that, but he was just sitting on her rib.
Yeah. I mean, hey, they
face
get
down in the rib.
Sometimes their ears get bent down when they're coming through the canal, and hey, sometimes they get the cone heads. Sometimes they come out with a cone head.
Marley came out with a cone head.
Hey.
She still got one.
Yeah, she does. And so, sometimes they look a little ugly, okay? Honestly, when I had Halen, she didn't look like the way I thought she would.
No.
Because when she came out, I thought...
She was swollen.
When she came out, I thought, now, ain't no way this is my baby. Because she don't look like me. And she don't look like Blake. And granted, she had a lot of stuff on her.
I don't like the way the baby's eyes look when they're first born. They look wet still. I don't like that.
That's because of the stuff they put on their eyes. They put the stuff on their eyes to keep them from getting bacteria in their eyes.
Oh, well, I don't like it.
Yeah.
It needs to be not shiny.
Well, it's better than them being blind.
Well, it is. I'm just saying.
But yeah, so at the time, I thought, and I remember thinking, oh my gosh, she don't look like the pictures. Like, she doesn't look anything like what I thought she would. She didn't look that little turtle that I thought she looked like.
When she come out, did she cry immediately?
Yeah. But yeah, so, and I felt a little bad because I was like, oh dang, she may not be a pretty baby. And I felt bad for thinking that, but at the time she was swollen and she looked huge.
She was a big baby.
She really wasn't. She was small.
I'm saying,
she was 7'1".
I'm saying she looked bigger like the first 2 days after you had her.
Yeah.
Than she did I swear like a week after. She shrunk a lot.
And I think it was because we just, I don't really know.
Because like
when you
get that video of her in her little flower thing when she was in the little bassinet, I guess. Mm-hmm. That picture don't even look like the picture from a week after that.
Yes. And I think it was because she was all swollen and stuff. So I was a little iffy at first. And I can say that now because back then I thought, oh, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever laid eyes on. But then when I went and looked back, I was like, oh, she doesn't look anything like she looks now. They don't even look like the same baby.
No, it doesn't. But see, this is the thing to me is like, even her being like 3 months old compared to now, she still doesn't. I mean, there's small similarities, but like, this is a different baby. Somebody switched these babies. But
when she lost all of her hair.
Looks just like you now. Like, I don't know. I guess it's the way you've got her hair and like doing her hair. She's looking more like a girl. Yeah.
Weird.
And her little her big eyelashes and her long eyelashes and her blue eyes. Now, that's her daddy all the way through. Nobody can argue, but like,
she got my nose in my mouth.
Just her running around and smiling. And the way her hair is, dude, it's all you.
Little curls on the back.
All you.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yes, I was scared I'd get an ugly baby, but I did not get an ugly baby, and I'm so thankful. Now, there at the beginning, I was a little worried, but after she pinked up, really, after her skin tone
discolored
come through, and that swelling started to go down, she started to look like less like an alien and more like a baby. Mm-hmm, and then by the time we left, she was, oh my God, her complexion was beautiful.
She was tan when she came out.
Dark complected. And I always said it was because I sat in the sun at the beach and I tanned her before she came out. But she's starting to tan up. She's got like a little farmer's tan. So I feel like she's going to tan like me. I hope she does. Or like I used to.
I hope she does too.
Me too. We don't want her to be a little
ghost, like
a little ghost, little Casper the friendly ghost.
Tell them about the thing you taught her to do with the.
I didn't teach her to do that. She did that on her own.
Mm-hmm. See, that just goes to how smart she is.
But
because there's a picture of you doing that.
Yeah, because I used to sit there and do like this, and like that was just something natural. She just inherited that. Like that just came through personality. Like there's some things that she does that reminds me of Carly. things that Carly used to do.
Like when
Carly didn't teach her.
She's beating those babies with like because she likes a tin pan.
Yeah.
She will beat those babies with a tin. Because I can look at her sometimes and be like, that's Carly. Like, that ain't Halen, that's Carly. Mm-hmm. And it makes me sad.
Because you miss Carly being that way?
I do miss Carly being
Carly
that
was your
way.
baby.
Carly was my baby. And if Carly wasn't so mean sometimes, she'd still be my baby. Well, she is still my baby sometimes. Because, like, when she gets upset, like, a couple times I've seen her get upset here recently, like, all I want to do is, like, go back 16 years and hold her again, you know?
I remember that video of you and Mama rocking her.
Yeah, yeah.
So, oh, my little baby.
Yeah. Carly will always be my little baby. Because she, I mean, you know, I'm her second mama. Nobody's going to argue with me on that.
No.
Mama says that.
Yeah.
Like, so, but, and she may not think of me like that, which is fine. I mean, it don't hurt my feelings, but I'll always think of her like that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Halen, sometimes I'm like.
That's memories that you have that Carly doesn't necessarily have.
That's true.
There's memories that I have with you that you may not remember, you know, because.
We should discuss those one day.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't think of any right now off the top of my head.
Yeah. But sometimes I look at Halen too and I'm like, bro, I swear that's me. Like, not the way she looks necessarily.
That nosiness she got from you.
Now, I know that. And she does some other stuff like, I don't know. I can't really think of one off the top of my head right now. But the other day, she did something when we were FaceTiming you and I was like, bro, that's all me. I know she got that from me.
Yeah.
And I don't have to teach her that, you know, but. Yeah,
it's weird how, and like the way she
kind of looked like me when she come out. I'm not going to the chin.
Oh, she's got your chin for sure.
Yeah,
she got Blake's eyes, my nose and mouth, and your chin. Absolutely, like you cannot deny.
The hair is what makes her look like Carly the most.
Yes,
I think.
Yes, because she's got that dirty blonde hair like Carly had,
and it's soft and fluffy.
Oh gosh, yes. I made her hair. I made her hair greasy because I was rubbing that little ponytail across my mouth. Because it was so smooth. I was just sitting there. She was asleep and her hair was right there. And I just kept doing like this with it.
It's like a paintbrush.
What were you going to say?
Well, nice save again.
I know y'all love my ASMR.
This is why we need two different cameras to get both of the camera angles of the... You didn't even look.
Both of the camera angles of the...
That.
Oh.
Okay.
Y'all can donate to our podcast if you'd like. So we can get 2 cameras.
And Hunter can be our guy.
We're still not going to pay
chair.
him.
He's going to be our Jamie.
Yeah. I'd like to get a camera on Hunter too.
Oh, yeah. They do have cameras on there.
Where are we going to put our TV?
Well, we'll find somewhere. Well, when we get that couch moved out of here, I'll have a desk over there and Hunter can sit at the desk.
Oh, is he going?
He can have the computer facing him, the TV facing us.
Oh, okay. I like that. We'll just have to move it up when it's just us so I can see it. What are you smelling?
Tyrus. Did you fart?
What's Tyrus say?
He said, what did he say?
He said something about, I got to get out of here, and then flip backwards.
He goes, I'd love to stay and chat with you, but I got to go. And then he goes, Tyrus, did you fart? And then it just has him walking away.
Why did you think of that all of a sudden?
Well,
because I didn't.
Because I felt like I smelled.
I did not poot.
A toot. And
I did not.
And me and Carly did that as a TikTok the other day. She forced me to do it with her. We did it like 10 times. Kept doing it over and over.
Wow.
Because she didn't think it was right enough. I did my part.
And were you Tyrus?
I was both. She wanted to do her Tyrus and me Tyrus. So we did several times.
Oh, okay.
Carly always, like, if I come home and Carly's there.
Ask me to do a TikTok.
No, it's only if I come home and she's there and she's on a funny little, thing of hers and she's on TikTok. Like, she will force me to do TikToks with her. I have no choice. I cannot go to bed and not get grief about it.
Oh, y'all do family TikToks that I don't get involved in. It's almost like there's 4 of y'all in my family and not 5. Okay. Baller. Like y'all did that whole dancing routine.
That
I didn't get to be a part of.
Nobody asked to be a part of that. Carly was like, y'all get in here, we're going to learn this. And we learned. Carly forces these things on people. You have no option. You're going to do it.
That's one of those things.
And when you say no, she says, don't be like that. Get in this video and do this. Like, if mama doesn't want to do it, or daddy, she will make them feel bad about it.
Ain't no
and they
love
will do it.
in Oklahoma.
Because you know, I swear, daddy, you know that mama wants to be on the camera, and you know that daddy wants to be on the camera, but he's really got to put on an act like he don't. He loves
Not
it.
him making 4 appearances on the podcast.
I mean, my example.
Are y'all ready for Bo to come back, or what?
Yes.
Stop copying me.
You're copying me.
No, you shut up.
No, you shut up. And if you get that reference, you comment it, and we'll give you a free hat. They're not going to get it. They're not going to watch that far.
They just watched the Disney one.
They'll forget.
She can buy the hat. Anyway. So, do you have any questions for me? Comments, concerns? If not, then I'll go on and tell y'all about my favorite baby products.
Yeah,
we'll get it all done in one whack.
Let's do that.
Okay. So, let me go to my Google Drive. And we'll see KateLynn's favorite baby products. Okay. There's a lot on this list. I'm going to tell you what I do like. I'm going to tell you what I don't like. Okay, first off, Baby Breeza. I mean, if y'all don't know what that is,
it's like a Keurig for a baby.
Yes, it is a formula mixer. And let me tell you what, all those people that say, oh, that's a waste of money. Psychopaths. Because listen, when you're in the middle of the night and you choose not to breastfeed, and you're gonna formula feed, or if you breastfed and then you formula fed, whatever. In the middle of the night, when you have a crying baby in your arms, and all you have to do is put the bottle under there and hit the button. I mean, that's
here's my thing.
Non-negotiable. I will have another one.
Here's my thing. It's in the middle of the day. You're taking care of the baby by yourself. She's crying. You can't do nothing about it. You put a bottle under the thing and you hit the button, and then you got a bottle made for you, and you stuff it in that baby's mouth, and they're done.
Yeah, I mean, that's self-explanatory. If you're not buying a Baby Breeza,
I got you one. You're on your way out the door. You're in a rush. Your baby needs a bottle. You don't have to take 5 minutes just to prep one. You put the bottle under the thing, you push the button, put the lid on it, put it in the baby's mouth.
And you got it done in 30 seconds. It takes 30 seconds from start to finish. And you don't have to worry about your formula going stale. True. When it gets ready to have more water put in it, it'll tell you. It puts it at the right temperature. You don't have to put your baby's bottle in the microwave and expose it to UV rays. Is it UV? Radioactive waves. I don't know. Whatever the rays, waves, whatever. You know what I'm saying. If you stand too close to the microwave, they say you're going to get radiation. You don't have to expose your baby to that when you're using the Baby Breeza.
Or you just don't have to worry about it getting it too hot, too cold.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about doing that little wrist thing.
Because that don't work.
Because they've got room temp.
I don't think that works.
They've got room temp, hot and warm. And when I say hot, I don't mean scald your mouth hot. Second thing, a silicone changing pad. Mat, whatever you want to call it. I think we got the skip hop. Is that right?
I don't know.
No, it's another brand.
I just remember that time.
Oh gosh. That thing, let me tell you, Callie's about to tell a story.
I can't.
You should never buy a cloth changing pad, because what happens when they pee on you, it's going to get on the pad. And then what happens? You got to throw the pad in the washing machine. They pee on a silicone pad. Well, you just wipe it up. You just wipe it up with a wipe. Clean it with some Germex. Or, I mean, I used Germex at the time. I just squirted Germex, took a wipe, wiped it off. But, poop gets on it. Clean it off. It wipes right up. You don't have to worry about it staining you pad. You don't have to put stain remover. I mean, it's self-explanatory, and Callie's still vibrating about the whole...
Okay, we come back from Rome or Gadsden somewhere one day, and KateLynn needed her diaper changed. So I guess I tried to change it, and then it was poop. And KateLynn had to do it. It stunk so bad. KateLynn had to do it. Well, by the time she started, she got the poop off of her. Whatever, and she's laying there ready for another diaper. She just starts peeing.
I said, Callie, hold her legs up, hold and get the diaper under her, and then she pees on me. I was like, yeah.
And then she's like, Callie, go get a towel. Go get a towel.
Callie just sitting there laughing.
I couldn't even move. I was laughing so hard. And Aylin's just sitting there.
She's going.
Her bottom half in pee.
Yeah, it was all up her back. It was terrible.
It was so funny.
But yeah, I recommend a silicone changing.
And that's not even the first time that it happened. Like,
oh no, she's peed on it a lot, and we've never had any issues. You just wipe it up and go on about your business. And if you're worried about it being cold on their backs or whatever, put you a little swaddle blanket down, because then at least you can just throw that right in the washing machine. You don't have to worry about the whole like mattress pad getting, or that thick piece of foam having to put it in the wash machine. So you don't have to worry with that. A wipe warmer. Honestly,
yeah, that was great.
That is a fabulous thing.
I thought to myself, man, I wish they had had that when I was a baby. Not that I really would have known by now, but
yeah, I mean, but even
it was nice for me to grab the wipe.
Yeah, even as a parent, when the house is cold and it's chilly, you don't have to worry about grabbing a cold wipe. And honestly, do you want a cold wipe on you? No, I don't want one on me.
Because when I go to the doctor, and they do some sort of whatever procedure and they get the jelly, know.
Yeah.
And it's a cold wipe. No, the jelly's fine. I'm talking about when they tell you to go to the bathroom and wipe it off of you. That rag or that wipe is cold.
Yeah.
I don't vibe.
Nobody wants a cold wipe.
It's like that, that video. I think it was a Vine or a TikTok. And it's like trying to plug the outlet into the wall in the dark. And they flip the light on. And then they go and hit the wall. Yeah. I love that video.
I like the ones also when you drop your phone under the bed and the flash is on, you can see the hand coming between the bed and the wall reaching for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, a wipe warmer. Absolutely the move.
Shift.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I'm just saying.
But yeah, you gotta have a wipe warmer. You don't want your baby's butt getting wiped with a cold wipe. I mean, come on, be for real. Bamboo sleepers, buddy. Nobody else in my family likes these except for me. They are very hard to get on them, and they fit tight, but they are breathable, and they're not going to get too hot in them.
I like the way
especially if you're using a sleep sack.
I like the way they feel.
Oh, they feel so
especially
good.
If they sleep like KateLynn does and sweats. This girl's
a hot-natured baby.
Will literally soak wherever her head is laying. Not the rest of her body, her head. Her head sweats so bad.
Yeah, I know, that's weird.
And then she's got this big old fuzz for hair.
It sticks way out.
It's funny.
It is. T-shirt bibs. Those are great. You know the ones, the crew neck T-shirts. The bibs are square, them long square bibs.
Oh, yes.
They've got a neck on them like a T-shirt. Those are great. They're long.
Yes.
They don't feel uncomfortable.
The bacon and eggs one.
Yes, they don't feel uncomfortable in them because they feel like a T-shirt is on them. You don't have to worry about them trying to pull it off because it doesn't snap. It just pulls over their head. Sorry. Ma'am bottles. I think that's how you pronounce that brand. They're fabulous, really.
Is that the ones I got you or different? The silicone ones?
Those are the ones you got me.
Oh.
We started out with Boom bottles, and listen, I love Boom bottles. They're fabulous.
The lids.
The lids on them, though. And I don't know if it's us that we didn't have the lid put on right or what, but like they're good. She drinks water out of those and juice and stuff, but she don't drink them.
No, I'm talking about the cover for...
Oh, the actual lid that goes over the nipple. I
popped that thing across the room one day. It was so funny.
Yeah, they're hard to get off. Once you get them on there, they're hard to get off. But yeah, the Ma'am bottles, they're safe. You don't have to worry about them leaching microplastics into your baby's bottles. And they're super cute. They're very weird shaped. They're strange. I know the first one that I ever used, I hated it. I hated the colors of it. I hated it looked like an old bottle. But they are very, very good with like keeping colic and stuff.
Her bottles that are like this tall and they're like this big around, and they're just that basic clear plastic. I swore that was like a baby bottle. Like, I know that sounds...
They are.
No. I thought they were a baby doll bottle.
Oh, yes.
That's what they look like.
Yeah, they're tiny.
They look like baby doll bottles because...
The ones
no
that
offense, but they
like
kinda,
Mama and Daddy and Mama have?
Yes.
Yeah.
They look like they would come with your baby doll.
Yeah, they do. And they've got those weird little patterns on them.
Yes. The typical baby doll pattern. Yeah.
I definitely recommend Hey Bear. If you guys aren't letting your kids watch Hey Bear, honestly,
there's no harm in that. It's dancing, and KateLynn has been dancing for how long?
She's been dancing since she could stand up, so she'll stand there and she'll dance, and she
breaks it down.
I don't feel like it's overstimulating to their brains. There's no talking in it. It's just good music that I can listen to.
Man, me and her were bumping.
Oh yeah,
when she was born, we were bumping.
I love those fruits and vegetables.
They got their own little personalities. KateLynn pointed that out to me one day.
Yes, I love the little apple. It's so sweet. But yeah, if you guys aren't trying Hey Bear, we don't do Cocomelon. We don't do any of those
Kitties.
Yeah, Callie and them turn on Super Kitties for her and stuff like that.
I thought about watching it by myself the other day. I wanted to watch it so bad.
Yeah.
And I thought, dang, I wish KateLynn was here.
Yeah. The Angel bathtub, I liked it. It was very useful, very cheap too. So recommend that. I like the Honest baby soap and lotions. Now, I know there's some speculation about the Honest brand or whatever going on right now because of P. Diddy and all that. Apparently, the owner of that was involved in, I don't know, Jessica Alba, baby of the year.
I don't know.
Lady. Anyway, I don't care. I like the soap. And we use the soap and the lotion, so it smells good, so I like it.
It's got cute packaging.
It does. It has super cute packaging. And then Members Mark diapers, so that's the Sam's Club brand diapers. They're good diapers. I mean, I do like Pampers better, but when you're in a pinch and you need a whole lot more diapers for your money, Members Mark is just as good as Pampers.
And the formula is pretty good, right?
Yes, that's what I was getting to next. The Members Mark formula, if you're using Similac Total Care 360, it's the one in the blue, and then they have the Sensitive in the orange and the Similac. They have that at Sam's, and then they have the Enfamil in the yellow and the purple as well. They have those in the Sam's brand. If you look at the ingredients, you're not going to find anything different. It is the exact same formula, just in a different package.
And different price.
And a different price. And there's more of it in the Members Mark than in the original. I think we can get her formula for $39.99 for a big thing of formula versus buying the same thing in the name brand that is $59.99. So, and you can look up on Baby Breeza and they recognize that brand because you have to have a certain program on your Baby Breeza for the type of formula that you're using because it's all different.
Yeah.
So it's the same as a Similac and it's able to be programmed into your Baby Breeza. The Sassy Sensory Ball. It's just a little Walmart ball. It's got those little things on it. It's colorful. She liked it. She didn't really play with it anymore. I recommend the Itsy Ritsy diaper bag. I loved mine. We don't use it anymore because we don't really have a lot of stuff to take around like we used to. We'd keep all kinds of stuff in it.
Bro.
We just take around a little.
They look like they were going camping with the amount of stuff they brought for KateLynn.
Yeah, and we used a lot of the stuff in that bag. We had to take extra clothes and all kinds of bottle washing. You remember I washed bottles in the bathroom at Jim and Nick's one time.
Yeah.
But now I'll just take them home and wash them out or whatever. We like the Ryan and Rose flat passies. She's always used a flat passy. She wouldn't take like a regular nipple passy when we were at the hospital. And luckily I had brought the flat one. So she uses it. She loves it. Gripe
better
water.
For them anyway.
Yes, it is good for their teeth when they start growing teeth. Gripe water. If you don't know what that is, definitely go look it up. It's great stuff. It helps with their
tummy,
with their stomach and their hiccups if they get them. We have used the Mommy's Bliss gum gel. It helps with their gums. It's all natural, so it doesn't have the benzocaine or whatever in it, so you don't have to worry about your baby getting that bad chemical. I'm going to pause right here and then explain my next part. Okay, y'all. Okay, my next one is the Doona and the Nuna car seats. A lot of y'all are going to be like, what the crap is she talking about? Those are the same things. No, the Doona is the one that has the wheels that fold out. And that
thing was lifesaver.
Dude, it
we would go somewhere by ourselves.
Yes. And listen, they're like $550 a piece. Okay. We got ours third hand from somebody that got it from somebody else that we trusted. So we knew everybody that had it, we knew them. They took care of it, and then we took care of it, and then we passed it on to one of my friends. But it is a great car seat for when your baby is sleeping or whatever, especially newborns. Like, you don't want to get them out and have to deal with taking them out of the car and taking them in a restaurant. You can just flip the wheels out, lock the wheels, set them right beside the table.
You don't disturb them.
Yeah, you don't have to disturb them when they're asleep or whatever. Fabulous car seat. Well-made car seat. Just great car seat. Now,
heavy if you don't have the wheels on it.
Heavy if they get bigger. Heavy, I mean, it's a heavy car seat. I think they said it's like 20 pounds by itself, and you add a baby in it, and they grow and grow and grow until the baby's 20 pounds, and then you're toting around 40 to 50 pounds of baby in car seat, and that's a lot for me because I don't weigh.
You're probably
much more. I mean, I weigh
definitely double that,
but still, I mean, that's double my body weight in one arm, you know? So now the Nuna, we got both. We currently use the Nuna, and we're about to go up to Nuna Rava. So the Nuna is great. It has great features. It's very slick looking. Like, I just like the look of it. It doesn't look like an ugly car seat. And I got it at a deal too. I mean, it had been used maybe 3 times, and I got it for a great deal, a lot cheaper than what it sells for normally, and it doesn't expire for another like 6 years. So I like those. Car seat protectors. So we got some of those little seat protectors that go on the back of the seat and then on the bottom, and it's got a little bit of a rubber grip on the bottom, so you just put your base on top of it, and then strap all that down, and then you go. And you don't have to worry about your seats getting messed up in your car, especially if you have leather. We have the Hello Baby camera. So it's like a baby monitor camera. It's got sound on it. I love that camera. It's a great camera. It does a great job, and it has a pretty long range on it too. So I recommend getting that off of Amazon. Then a pack and play. Pack and plays are. I never wanted a pack and play until we went with my friends to Blue Ridge, and they had one there, and she slept in it. Before that, she was sleeping in a little basket bassinet. So I definitely recommend the Moses basket bassinet also. And then muslin burp cloths / washcloths. Those are great. I mean, they soak up a lot of baby puke if need be. Baby whatever, spit up, puke, pee. I mean,
could be
good for their skin too. You wash their skin with it. I like it. And there's probably some other things that I can't think of at the moment. I'm sure there is. But so now to some items that I don't really use or recommend. Dr. Brown's bottles and the Phillips Advent bottles, they have apparently been under a lawsuit because of the bottles getting warmed up in the microwave or wherever and leaching microplastics into the milk. Kind of like if you leave an opened water bottle in the car, in a hot car. That's the same concept. So, but we never did like them anyway. She did not like those bottles, so we never ended up using them. Pampers wipes, oh my gosh, I hate them. They are so thin, and they feel disgusting. I've never liked them. I really love the Hello Bello wipes. And then I don't feel this way anymore, but I put this on the list a long time ago. Shoes. Crib shoes. There's really no need in them. People bought us a lot of shoes when we first had her. Now, the ones that Mama made, those were fine because they were like crocheted shoes, so those are different. But like the little, like the little baby boots that are made out of leather and stuff like that, there's no need for getting all that. She wears shoes now because she walks everywhere. And I do recommend shoes for babies that are walking, but, none for babies that can't walk or can't even lift their head up. I think that's a bit ridiculous.
It's a bit much.
Yeah. Also, we don't do a lot of electronic toys like the little annoying keyboards and stuff like that. She really likes little people, and she plays good with little people. She likes those and baby dolls. She likes those sensory balls. They have different like textures. She likes stuff like that. And then she's got some jellyfish she plays with in the bathtub. They stick to the side of the bathtub.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are the things that I recommend and don't recommend. All right, y'all. We're going to try to hang it up for the day. Y'all just keep liking, subscribing, commenting, be following along, and get ready for our Bible study. If y'all want to go ahead and purchase this, we got it off of TikTok Shop from the Alabaster Co. So if y'all want to be able to follow along, we're going to go from start to finish. So go ahead and get your books ready, and then we can all do it at the same time.
Also, don't forget about our hat contest. You have to go to our new TikTok account. It's Kate and Callie.
Right? The little and symbol, yes.
And she posted the video on there. So you have to like that video, repost that video, and follow that page just to get one entry. If you would like 5 extra entries, you have to comment 3 people. And then our Patreon people, they automatically get 5.
10.
I'm saying, oh, yeah.
Yeah, they get 10. And if you subscribe to the Patreon, you'll get 10 extra. Let's shout out all of our followers on our little TikTok page, since that may help.
Have you got a lot?
We've got a few. Let's see here.
Because I knew it would probably take a minute to get that going, up and going.
Yeah, we've got 2 more followers today. Okay, so we have Artwork. I don't know who that is. But then we have Tori, Emily, Callie, Granddaddy's following us on the TikTok, Jennifer Bailey, me, we have Reagan, and then Taylor. So we have all those people following us.
Thank you, people.
On TikTok. So y'all just keep it up. Y'all get this thing bumping. And then maybe we can do some commissions for y'all, and we can do reviews.
That would be fun.
It would be fun. We like to review items.
What's our next podcast coming up?
Our next podcast?
Yeah, because...
Like next week? The one that's going to get posted?
No. It doesn't matter. Anyway, stay tuned for some clips that we'll be having from my bachelorette trip. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I have a good feeling about it.
Yes, and also I'm selling dry shampoo.
Yes.
So if y'all want some of it, have you tried it yet?
No, I'm
Orly
trying
said
either
she
tomorrow
loved
or
it.
next day.
So I'm making my own dry shampoo. So if y'all are interested in it, let me know.
You should go to Main Street South anyway and go to her booth.
Yes.
Regardless.
But if y'all want some before then, just shoot me a message. It's only $10. And it will last for a long time. It'll probably last you a year. $10 for a year? Come on. I mean, you can't get any better than that.
Like, I swear, 16, maybe not that much. At least $10 every time you buy a bottle. And they don't last but maybe a month.
And listen, that price isn't going to last, okay? $10 for the people that watch this video.
There you go.
Only
Your
the people.
code is K... hold on, let me come up with it.
Your code is B.
No, your code is BYD21KK.
Ooh, I like that.
Beyond 21, KateLynn, Callie.
Yes.
Did you see what I just did? Anyway,
KateLynn, Callie.
so let's say, again, your code is BYD21KK to get $10 for her dry shampoo.
That's all you have to pay, $10. It won't be like that at the store or if you buy it from me any other time. So you have to mention the code. If you don't mention the code, you don't get the discount.
Exactly.
Straight up.
And that code expires October 31st.
Yes.
And then you'll get a new code.
Yeah. All right, y'all. I think we're going to wrap it up for the night and get on with our day.
Whether or not.
With our night.
What's left of it.
Yeah. Okay. This has been Beyond 21. I'm KateLynn.
I'm Callie.
Peace out, y'all.
This has been Beyond 21.
I said that.
Did you?
Yeah. We'll say it again. Ready? This has been Beyond 21. I'm KateLynn.
And I'm Callie.
And we'll talk at
and
y'all.
And you're watching Disney Channel.
Do, 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 do.